If ever heard someone described as having the strength of Samson, it comes from one of the most dramatic stories in the Bible, full of miracles, betrayal, courage, and redemption.
Ho, ho, ho!
Today, we're retelling the life of Samson,
Ho, ho, ho!
a man chosen by God before he was even born, but whose greatest battles weren't with armies, they were within his own heart. Our story begins long before Samson took his first breath.
Ho, ho, ho!
Israel was living under the control of the Philistines, a powerful and oppressive enemy.
Ho, ho, ho!
In the middle of this, an angel appeared to a woman who couldn't have children.
Ho, ho, ho!
The angel brought an incredible message. She would give birth to a son who would begin to free Israel from the Philistines. This child would be a Nazarite set apart for God. That meant no alcohol,
Ho, ho, ho!
no touching anything dead, and no cutting his hair.
Ho, ho, ho!
His long hair would be the symbol of the strength God gave him.
Ho, ho, ho!
When Samson was born, the presence of God was with him.
Ho, ho, ho!
As he grew, people noticed this was no ordinary man.
Ho, ho, ho!
God had blessed him with supernatural strength. Samson wasn't a soldier or a king.
Ho, ho, ho!
He was more like a one-man army.
Ho, ho, ho!
And his strength wasn't just physical, it was shocking.
Ho, ho, ho!
One day, a lion attacked him on the road, and Samson tore it apart with his bare hands.
Ho, ho, ho!
No weapons,
Ho, ho, ho!
no hesitation.
Ho, ho, ho!
Another time, he faced a group of Philistines who tried to trap him.
Ho, ho, ho!
He snapped ropes like they were threads, grabbed the jawbone of a donkey lying on the ground, and defeated 1,000 men.
Ho, ho, ho!
People whispered about him, enemies feared him, and Israel admired him.
Ho, ho, ho!
But for all his strength on the outside, Samson struggled with weakness on the inside, especially when it came to his emotions and relationships. And that brings us to Delilah.
Ho, ho, ho!
The Philistine leaders noticed something. Samson had one weakness: he followed his heart more than wisdom.
Ho, ho, ho!
They approached Delilah, a woman Samson loved, and offered her money to discover the secret behind his supernatural strength.
Ho, ho, ho!
At first, she asked him sweetly, almost playfully, "Samson,
Ho, ho, ho!
tell me where your strength comes from." Samson teased her with false answers. "If you tie me with new ropes, or if you weave my hair into a loom." Every time she tried one of these tricks,
Ho, ho, ho!
the Philistines tried to capture him, and every time,
Ho, ho, ho!
Samson broke free. You would think he'd realize what was happening.
Ho, ho, ho!
But Samson's desire to please her clouded his judgment.
Ho, ho, ho!
Eventually, after constant pressure, pleading, and emotional manipulation, Samson gave in.
Ho, ho, ho!
He revealed the truth. "I am a Nazarite, set apart for God. If my hair is cut, I will lose my strength." That night, as Samson slept on her lap, Delilah called a man to shave off his hair.
Ho, ho, ho!
And for the first time in his life, Samson woke up powerless.
Ho, ho, ho!
The Philistines rushed and captured him, blinded him, and took him away in chains.
Ho, ho, ho!
The mighty warrior who once terrified armies now stood helpless and defeated. But here's the part of the story many people overlook. Even though Samson had fallen, God was not finished with him.
Ho, ho, ho!
As Samson worked in the prison, pushing a grinding wheel like an animal, his hair slowly began to grow again.
Ho, ho, ho!
And something deeper was growing to humility, reflection, and repentance. One day, the Philistines gathered in a massive temple to celebrate their victory.
Ho, ho, ho!
Thousands filled the building, including their rulers.
Ho, ho, ho!
They brought Samson out to entertain them, to mock him, to show off the man they once feared.
Ho, ho, ho!
Weak, blind, and stumbling, Samson asked the servant guiding him,
Ho, ho, ho!
"Take me to the pillars that support the temple." He placed his hands on them, lifted his face toward heaven,
Ho, ho, ho!
and prayed a simple, powerful prayer. "God,
Ho, ho, ho!
strengthen me once more, not for pride, not for revenge,
Ho, ho, ho!
but to complete the mission God gave him from birth." With one final surge of God-given strength, Samson pushed.
Ho, ho, ho!
The pillars cracked.
Ho, ho, ho!
The temple collapsed.
Ho, ho, ho!
And in his last act, he defeated more enemies than he had in his whole life.
Ho, ho, ho!
Samson's story ended in sacrifice, but not in failure.
Ho, ho, ho!
Even through his flaws, God used him to begin freeing Israel from oppression. So what do we learn from Samson?
Ho, ho, ho!
First, strength alone isn't enough.
Ho, ho, ho!
You can be talented, gifted, powerful, but without wisdom and discipline, those gifts can be wasted.
Ho, ho, ho!
Samson's outward strength was incredible, but his lack of self-control became his downfall.
Ho, ho, ho!
Second, God can redeem our failures.
Ho, ho, ho!
Samson made mistakes, big ones,
Ho, ho, ho!
but his story didn't end in shame.
Ho, ho, ho!
It ended in purpose.
Ho, ho, ho!
No matter how far we fall, God can still use us, restore us, and write a meaningful ending to our story.
Ho, ho, ho!
And finally, God's calling is bigger than our weaknesses.
Ho, ho, ho!
Samson wasn't chosen because he was perfect.
Ho, ho, ho!
He was chosen because God had a plan, and God's plan is always bigger than our flaws. Samson was a man of incredible strength and very human weaknesses,
Ho, ho, ho!
but a God whose mercy was even greater.
Ho, ho, ho!
If you enjoyed this retelling and want more Bible stories in clear, modern, powerful storytelling, make sure to follow along.
Ho, ho, ho!
There are more stories waiting to be told.
Ho, ho, ho!